Alright, I think it's day 64. I've left the shelter and I'm heading towards, I think Hampton's the next town. Feels like it's going to be warm again. It was just me and one other guy at the shelter last night, El Verde. I don't think I've run into him before, but he seemed to think that we had. I don't know, it's hard to remember. And there's a lot less people out on the trail now. I don't know if they quit after trail days or if they just kept going from there or if I'm just way at the back of the bubble now. All of those could be possible too. There's a couple hills we gotta go over. I guess they are mountains, they're pretty tall. And then we go down, and then there's another hill to get over. Boots Off Hostel is coming up. I'm debating if I want to stay there because I just zeroed pretty much. I'm also like a shower. A little bit of a view up here. I think there's supposed to be a better view a little ahead. View's getting a little better. It's kind of a narrow path. And there's mountain laurel up here. Some rhododendron, but it's not blooming. Here's the good view. With these nice dead trees so we can see through it. This is the turnoff here for another trail. This says the MorelandGap shelter is 4 back. Well, it says it's more like 4.5. If you want to go to Coon Falls, that's 1 mile down this path. But there's a waterfall up here. I think it's mostly downhill, so it shouldn't be too rough to get to it, but then there's a big mountain I gotta go over. Another viewpoint heading down to the falls. This area looks like it used to have water, but it's completely dry. There is some water just a little past that though. We have to cross this stream. I think there's a parking lot in point 7. I'll probably take a break there. This is an old rotted cabin. It's kind of a tiny thing, but I guess if you have to build everything yourself, you'd want it to be a little tiny. We are like 0.2 from the road in this kind of grassy meadowy area. This is at Dennis Cove Road. Black Bear Resort is 0.4 away. The Kincora Hiking Hostel is 0.2 away. Black Bears put their sign up here too. This is the Pond Mountain Wilderness. And Laura Falls is about 1.2 miles away, I think. It's a little like picnic looking area here. There's a little creek going by the trail. And this part of the trail is especially nice. And there's a little bridge. I assume this is still Bob Peoples and the Hardcore Trail Cruise section. They've done a really good job keeping everything in order. There's a little campsite over here and some access to the river. This looks like a river you could put your whole body in. Some big rocks. Some little rocks on the ground. I wonder if they carved this out or if it was like this. Now this is a bridge. And that is a rock wall. so much cooler down here where the water is. They have to have carved this out, right? This doesn't happen naturally. We're at the Laurel Falls turnoff. That is the high water route. According to a comment on Far Out, the water is not high. 4 days ago it was, so we're gonna head down there and go see the falls. There's a ton of stone steps to come down here and then go down there to the falls where there's more rocks. And then the trail goes off this way. Who designed this section? This is the first white blaze I've seen. And I guess we're supposed to go out this way. I can see why this section would be impassable in high water. It's pretty sketchy. We are back up away from the water. It's 2:30, the shelter is 0.4 away. Hoping to get a little bit up Pond Mountain today, but it depends on how steep it is. This is where the high water trail meets back up, and Laurel Fork Shelter is up there. I'm not gonna go up there. I'm gonna keep going. So the top of Pond Mountain is like 3.4 miles away, but it's all uphill. So I think I'm gonna walk up it, and if I get too tired, I'll stop somewhere. But it is also only 3 o'clock, so I should be able to get all the way up. Maybe. Alright. We are at the turnoff where you can go to Hampton. I don't know how close exactly it gets to you, but we're gonna keep going up Pond Mountain. Or I guess start going up Pond Mountain. So here goes. I don't think I'll be making it to the top. 2.2 miles from it, and I'm already overheating. I'm like sitting on the trail right now. I don't know if you can tell, but like the entire underside of my hair is just sweat. Like, my hair feels kind of crunchy now. Look at this lizard. How close can I get before you run away? Pretty close, apparently. You too hot as well, buddy? It's pretty bad. Lizard did not care that I was stepping over him. He kept looking back and forth, making sure I wasn't going to step on him, but he's still there. So I am at a stealth site going up Pond Mountain. I'm like half a mile from the top, but I can't make it up there. I kind of don't want to because it's after 6. Oh no, this thing, you're supposed to be able to do that and it like turns on, but it only does that when I'm sleeping and it shines in my face. So according to Far Out, I've done 11.36 miles, which is pretty good. Damascus is 45 miles away. I need to see what kind of food I have. See if I don't think I have 4 days worth of food, or 4.5. So I might have to go to the Boots Off hostel that's not that far off the trail. So thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.